Hey there, Tricia Turner here, real estate broker with Real Brokerage and the Tricia Turner Group. It is time for basically almost your mid-year market update. Shockingly, it is already June 2024, beginning of June 2024 as of the date of this report. This is a local report, but there are also some national statistics that are pretty across the board here. I'm in, of course, the Houston, Texas market. When you look at homes, and I've been doing this for 22 years, when we look at home sales, when we look at transaction count, when we look at price reductions, what are we seeing compared to what we saw last year, compared to what we saw 2 years ago, compared to what we saw 4 years ago, 5 years ago? June of 2022. And if you've been following these market updates that I do every month, you know in June of 2022 is when I announced that we were starting to see that market shift, and that crazy seller's market that we were in, where people were paying, a large amount over list price, multiple offers coming in, homes selling within hours. We started to see that stopping. Interest rates started climbing. And as 22 continued on, third and fourth quarter of 2022, we saw housing sales almost come to a complete stop in many areas across the United States, and especially right here in Houston, Texas. 2023, we had these glimmers of hope where we had a roller coaster up and down interest rates, 7, 7.5, 8, 6.5, 6.9. Where are interest going to go? They surely can't continue like this. We're going to see, a massive amount of buyers come onto the market and when interest rates dip. Well, guess what? We went through 2023 and that didn't happen. Did we see interest rates get better? Yes. Did we see more buyers buy homes? Yes. Was it better? Yes. However, was it what we were used to? No. Compared to what though? Well, compared to that crazy COVID market, right? Now we're in 2024. No one in like the history of time predicted that this interest rate like grid would actually last as long as it has lasted, because it really, and every time there seems to be just a little bit of letting off that interest rate, like, ooh, we're feeling it's starting to tick down, right? We're getting down to 7, 6.9. It'll stay there for a week, maybe even only a day, and then boom, back up, 7.5, 7.7, 7.8, depending on your credit, right? What does that mean for the market? Well, month over month, and I study this stuff like crazy, week over week, even month over month, we're seeing more inventory on the market. As of today, first part of June 2024, all states now have inventory. Whereas before, we had some cities and some states that there was no homes available whatsoever. None, like no inventory, which is unheard of. Well, we're steadily building. Why is that? Less buyers are buying, and actually less sellers are selling. But when there's less buyers buying and builders are still building, we're stacking inventory. Homes are failing to sell, right? A lot of sellers believe that you can overprice a home and it will sell. Hey, guess what? You can't. Appraisals are coming in lower. Financing guidelines are tightening. So buyers are like, ooh, I can't buy right now. My credit's not good. Savings accounts are depleted. 401ks are depleting. Credit card debt's at an all-time high. The world's in chaos, right? It's crazy. Homes are still selling though. Here's the update for you. If you're watching the market and you're waiting for your home value to increase, likely not to see that. In fact, the data that was just reported as of yesterday, which is the first Monday of June when I'm making this video, the data now shows that any housing appreciation growth is expected to be 0 for the rest of this year. So if your house appreciated because of buyer demand or whatever is going on in your neck of the woods, likely to see that decline and now just flatline. So doesn't mean your home value is going down. Doesn't mean it's not though. If you're a home buyer, what does that mean for you? Should you wait? No, you should not wait, because I'll tell you this, being in this now for 22 years, the housing market can change in an instant, and it does. It changes overnight. So what if those rates do start ticking down? We will see an increase in buyer demand. You will see people buying houses like crazy, right? Right now is the best time for buyers to buy because we have inventory sitting. New construction, they are freaking giving homes away. This is your opportunity to buy a new home. Maybe you didn't have that before. New construction is not only got inventory, so they're making deals, right? They also have relationships with lenders. So they have interest rates. Some of them get down to 5%, 4.9, even 5.5, easy. So what should you do? Well, if you got a bunch of equity in your home, like I know a lot of people do, and they're like, I need to pay off this debt. This debt's just consuming me. Maybe get with a real estate professional like our group, get pricing on your home, make sure it's correct, get your home on the market while we're still in that selling season, because we still are in a selling season. We usually don't see things start tapering off until midsummer. But who knows? Like if interest rates start to tick downwards, it may give us a longer seller season since we've really had that tight market so far for the first part of the year. So words to give you advice. If you're a home buyer, get out there now. Get out there, start negotiating, make offers. You see a property listed for $500,000. Who says that price is right, right? Get with your buyer's agent, number one, make sure they're a professional and they know numbers. Make offers. Maybe the seller's in a situation. Maybe they'll take 450. Maybe they'll take 430. You don't know if you don't try. Home sellers, make sure you're listed with a real estate professional. There's 4 reasons homes don't sell. Pricing is usually number 1. Marketing is number 2. The agent or the seller are 3 and 4. A lot of times you sellers hinder your own sales by not letting us show your home, or not being realistic with your pricing, or keeping your house disgusting and nobody wants to buy it because it's so ugly and it's dirty. You have to make it happen. You have to do the work. Agents, be professional, return your calls, market the properties, do open houses, door knock, do video, help the sellers get their homes sold. And my company, Tricia Turner Group, we do all things, all of that stuff, because it's imperative. We invest in getting homes sold, but we have to get that money back, right? And we only get that money back when we sell it. So will your home value decline this year? Maybe, maybe not. There is no crystal ball. I can tell you right now that we are watching inventory grow every week. There are more homes available as of now. There'll be 700,000 available homes nationwide on the market. We only had about 500,000 at the beginning of the year. So we are watching that increase. You know, when supply goes up, right? Demand comes down, then what happens to prices? So will that bring the value of your home down? I don't know. But if I were you and I was thinking of selling and I wanted to get the most amount for my money, number one, I'd be on the market now during the selling season. I'd price my home right. I'd make it look amazing. I'd list it with a professional like our company, Tricia Turner Group and Real Brokerage, and do your part. Like make it happen. Do the work. Get it done. And if I'm a buyer, get your butts out there and look for a house right now and start making offers. I'm Tricia Turner. We have a big real estate company here in the Houston area. If you are not being trained at a high level and you're in real estate, please reach out to us. We train every week. We train every month. We do a boot camp. We're in person. We have our own training center. We don't want you to fail. This is a hard market that we're in. Only the strong are going to not only survive, but thrive. So, and if you're a home buyer or a home seller, reach out to us. We'd be glad to help you, give you a free home evaluation or take you on some tours of properties. Have an amazing day, y'all. I know the world is crazy, but we can get through this. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. Brighter days ahead. Bye, y'all.